বলবীর বল উন্নত মম শির, শির নেহারি আমারি নত শির ওই শিখর হিমাদ্রির। বলবীর বল মহাবিশ্বের মহাকাশ ফাড়ি, চন্দ্র সূর্য গ্রহ তারা ছাড়ি, ভুলোক দুলোক গোলক ভেদিয়া, খোদার আসন আরশ ছেদিয়া, উঠিয়াছে চির বিস্ময় আমি বিশ্ববিধাত্রীর।
This amazing poem, Bidrohi, was written by a very angry 22-year-old man in December 1921, Qazi Nazrul Islam. Nazrul was born on 24th May 1899 in Churulia, a village in Bardhaman district, West Bengal. Nazrul began studies at the Muslim elementary school, but after his father's early death, Nazrul at the age of 10 was made the village mullah and muazzin, caller for prayers at the mosque. Soon he was drawn into a group of traveling musicians, the Leto. He became conversant in Hindu mythology and the folk culture of Bengal while composing dramas for Leto teams. Reading major Bengali newspapers, Nazrul became aware of the world developments like the Bolshevik Revolution. Nazrul now started writing in earnest. His first published piece was Boundeler Attokahini, or Autobiography of a Vagabond, in 1919 in a literary journal of liberal Bengali Muslims. Nazrul went on to publish several poems like Mukti, or Freedom, in the Bongio Musulman Sahitya Potrika. He introduced ghazals in Bengali for the first time. Nazrul's writing career took off as a journalist. With Muzaffar Ahmed, he brought out the evening daily Nabojug with the support of prominent Muslim politician Fazlul Haq. Nazrul's language of protest was a unique blend of metaphors drawn from both Islam and Hinduism. In August 1922, Nazrul began publishing his own bi-weekly paper with meager resources. He called it Dhumketu, or Comet. In November 1922, the British authorities banned Dhumketu, arrested Nazrul and sentenced him to a year's rigorous imprisonment. Prison could not silence Nazrul's pen. Stirring poems like Shikol Porar Chol, composed in 1924, and Srishti Shukher Ullashe, composed in 1923, were impassioned cries of a free spirit. On his release from prison in December 1923, he hastened to Kumilla and proposed marriage to Pramila, whom he called his Bijoyini, the victorious one. An untiring advocate of gender equality, Nazrul made an inspiring plea in his poem Nari. Nazrul's musical career received a boost in 1928 when the British-owned gramophone company overcame its prejudice and saw the wisdom of making a handsome offer to Nazrul to record his songs and become the music trainer. Nazrul's Islamic music had a significant liberalizing impact on tradition-bound Muslim society. In 1931, Nazrul entered the world of theatre and films and later joined Calcutta Radio as story and scriptwriter and music director. In the middle of a radio broadcast in 1942, Nazrul suddenly felt the power of speech ebbing out of him, along with his mental faculties. Honours poured in. Calcutta University bestowed its prestigious Jagotarini Gold Medal on Nazrul in 1945. The Indian government honoured him with the Padma Bhushan in 1960. On August 29, 1976, Nazrul passed away, his wife and a son having already predeceased him. Nazrul's voice may have been silenced forever, yet his soul-rousing message of his poems and songs echoes in the hearts of millions of Indians.
এতদিনে কি আমারে পড়ি